for your ghosted situation. We're going to find out why you got ghosted, all about the ghosting, and much, much more, I guess. Please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot if you would, please, and thank you. I'm going to get into this oracle reading straight away, and then we're going to find out all about the reason for the ghosting, what you need to do about it. Okay. I think it's definitely having to do with lack of support, feeling lack of support, lack of community or connection. Definitely so. Yeah, so the stepping through the situation, getting into this relationship with this other person, this is definitely indicating to me stepping through, feeling like there would be support, feeling like there would be security or, you know, a home or a heart to sit with. This person, their ghosting reason would definitely have something to do with the fact that you two were in different realms, okay? You two were in different books. You two were in different homes. You two were in different lives. This was a difficult one, okay? I wouldn't be too hard on yourself about the support thing as of right now because it was fairly new, but I do feel like that would be why they continue to, you know, move forth and step the fuck on, because there was no support. They weren't feeling the love where they needed it to be felt. A lot of people are like, they just kind of assume love or support is the best time needed when asked or during those difficult times. But it's like, you know, like we want that support through the good times. Like the good times are, they're so much better when you have support. They're so much better when you have a community or some sort of a committed relationship, and that person's right there, even for the good. It's not just the bad that we complain that people aren't there about. It's also the good stuff. It's like, I mean, I've looked around and been like, damn, this is so fun. This would be way better if there was some sort of support. So I feel like that's a huge source of why there was a ghosting situation, okay? You could have been dealing with a fire sign, could have been dealing with a Leo. This was supposed to be kind of stepping into long-term happiness. It was very strong. There was a strong connection, strong relationship. I definitely feel like the courage to be in this relationship was very much needed. The romantic part, the passion, the sex, I mean, that was all very much there. And I feel like, again, that's kind of why they stepped through into it. So, I think that the reason there was courage needed, or that you needed to be kind of a badass to get into this relationship, was because you were kind of going into it blind. Now, this could have been both of you or just one of you, but I feel like this definitely had a lot to do with it. And it felt like a burden. It felt like a huge burden on the situation. So the ending probably kind of felt like a relief a little bit and not so blocked as far as your emotion or seeing things clearly. So the moment that you got dissed or this person, you know, took off, you probably were like, holy shit. You can breathe. Yeah, because, you know, you weren't looking at this. You were probably very in the physical of it. You were probably like, yeah, all in the sparkles and the sassy shit in the beginning, and you didn't see the obvious, which is whatever you got to see. As soon as they kind of kept stepped on out, took off, because they could not handle the fact that there was no support there. It just was not there. And you were not willing to grow another limb. You were like, this is what it is. It is what it is, or you just, you know, that's what it is. I don't even know if you're aware that that's why they ghosted or whatever. I don't feel like there might have been communication about it. They probably got very emotional. I feel like them feeling safe is important, okay? So they weren't feeling safe. They weren't feeling connected. And this put them in a place where they couldn't find focus. They couldn't find focus to do the things they needed to do. And this should have had, you know, some sort of support. Again, some sort of support. That's what they kind of planned on you doing, or you being their support system, you being, you know, planning on some sort of communication. Let's get into this as far as conversation with each other. But the conflict here was not that there was change. It was that it was not constructive. This relationship was not constructive, wasn't conducive to whatever they were needing. So like the outcome here. I don't think they'll come back. I think you might extend some sort of olive branch as far as communication. I don't know if they will rise to the occasion. I don't think that they will find that it would be successful. I don't think they would understand. I think that they feel like this is options burnt completely out here and nothing was growing there. So that's just kind of where they were at. And as far as like any communication with this person, I feel like they think it would be tension, it would be worrisome, it would just be an argument, it would lead there. But any kind of intention that you have upcoming, you definitely are on the rise as far as your finances. So just continue to focus and keep moving forward, Gemini, because financially you have some things coming in. And when they come in, they're going to come in like that. So you're going to need to kind of be ready and prepared for something that you're not aware of, but you're aware of. Okay. Because it's a balanced action or whatever kind of power that is coming in here. And I feel like anything that you would see, I feel like you'll see it, you'll feel it. But when it does come in, it's going to be welcomed. And I feel like you're going to tunnel vision right into it. Okay. So a lot of power behind it, whatever it is. And I feel like it has to do with finances. So financially just kind of an amazing being, if you will. And again, it is definitely balanced. So, last card, yeah, definitely having to do with some sort of passion or work. This could, again, have something to do with the way that you have been treating your job or treating the things that you do. Like people are watching you, something as far as like long-term happiness or long-term action within job, work, or anything that you do with purpose or spiritually. But I don't, it's not in your head. It's not in your head. It's really actually something that's going on. You're probably feeling it too. So that's what you have to look ahead. So minus the ghosting, things look good. I will get out of here and get into our next reading, which will be Cancer. So I will see you there for that. Otherwise, subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss anything here.